Hi everyone, welcome to Trains on Tuesday. Got a lot to fit in again this week. On Saturday the 19th of October, Ryan and I popped off down to Chilliwack for the Cheam Lions Club Model Railway Show, annual show. It's our nearest one to us. 603 or 605 kilometers or something we drove. About 400 miles, and that's the nearest show to home, once a year. All that way, and I didn't spend very much. There wasn't a lot there this year, but I did get some stuff. So quickly we're going to go through that, take a look at that, and then get into the video of the event itself down there. While I was down there, I met a fellow YouTuber. His name is Adam, and his channel is AirMax1. Adam doesn't have any content of his own on there, just his liked videos. He's what I would call a basic YouTuber. He has a channel just so that he can participate in what we're doing, comment, and join in. Met him through Sparky 107's live chat. So anyway, let's get on with things. Okay, we're going to start off with the freebie stuff. Now, back over there I have my container crane, which I bought as a kit and brand new and built it. And there was this one in the freebie bin. Parts. I saw I-beams and power units and cabs and ladders, stuff like that. That's what I saw in that. There is another overhead crane. Not quite sure what that one was supposed to be, but it's a nice big kit. An A and B locomotive. Wheels missing off the front end, but that's okay. Both are dummy units. Athearn chassis. Nice little resin van, complete with wheels. Set of stairs, another chassis, that's for an SW, and I've got a shell to go on that. That's a European truck, or bogie. That was in the freebie bin, and I got that just for the coupler that's on the front. That's a KD coupler. All sorts of little bits and pieces here. Right there, some barrels, stacks of barrels, and all of this stuff makes up into nice colourful barrels. Got a little hoist, some grab rails, a modern image building. There's a few pieces missing off of it, but not bad at all. And then there was this, and I thought, well, I can use these structures here. So that was in the freebie bin. Also, as part of that building, there's the instructions for the building. In that kit was security fencing, and there's 3 of these sprues. They've got the gates and lots and lots of the posts. Also in there were some billboard frames, for advertising frames. Wonderful. And 4 ladders, all free. All of that free. Now these are the items that I did buy. Not very much at all. A box with some scraps of fencing, a couple of pieces of track there which are of no use at all, but fencing. So odd little bits of fencing. I think I paid $1 for that. I'm not sure what I paid for this Airfix. Light shining on us here. This Airfix store, little shop. I have had it open and had a look, and every single piece is there. That's quite a gem, that one. I do have one already. Built it as a kid, and I'll be building that one as well. I paid $1 for a bag full of bits and pieces. There's brake wheels in there, there's brake cylinders, chimney, I don't know, various bits and pieces that can always be used. Ladders off of cars, a weight, various things, and I will use them. I found, and I was really pleased, actually there were 3, but the other one was a little bit badly beat up. I would like to have had it, it was a different colour. But these were from the Triang starter sets. It says made in England on them. Both of these came like this without couplers. I've already popped a couple of spare couplers that I had on here, and they work very nicely, but these are clean like they just came out of the box. Beautiful. And I think I paid maybe $1 a piece for those. I paid $2. Just a little over £1 for a Triang Hornby ambulance coach. That's my second one of those. The other one isn't boxed. Haven't had it out yet and had a good look at it, but I do know the couplers were removed and replaced with horn hook couplers. But they did it tastefully. They didn't cut the coupler mounting bar off, and I'll be able to put new couplers on there easily. Now, I noticed in a box, 2 of these, no bogies on them. They hadn't been removed too badly. There's a little bit of damage in the pivot hole there for the bogie. But I looked at those and I thought, well, they were extremely dirty. This has been washed already. Extremely dirty. And I looked and I thought, well, all the buffers are there and I can use the buffers. So 50 cents for that one. This one was in the same shape, 50 cents for this one. I don't know why, but somebody cut the end out of that one, the doorway, and they got started on cutting this one out. It's scratched up and gouged out pretty bad. You can see that there. The bogies that I put on it, on this one, just to try it out, these are bogies from a Kitmaster coach. Because on the Kitmaster coach I'm using the modern Bachmann Mark 1 bogies. So I put those on there, hooked it on, put it on the train, and it does go, but a little more work would have to be done to make it right. Now these are marked R21, and I don't know anything about the R21, nothing at all. This is an odd sized coach for me. It's about just over 7 inches. It's the first Triang coaches I've had of that size. There are no markings whatsoever on them, and no indication that there ever were any markings on the side of them. So, a little bit of a mystery in those two. They are corridor coaches, I'm assuming, because there are 3 doors on this side and just 2 doors on that side. So I'm assuming they were corridor coaches. They would have been anyway, because there's corridor connections. So, all of that lot for about $10. But here's my biggest purchase of the day, and the one I'm most happy with. I have been considering, in fact I've made my decision, to replace all of the Atlas track on my layout with Pico Code 100 Flex Track. I bought a box many years ago and brought it home from England, and had decided I was going to bring 2 boxes home with me on my next trip to England. Pricing things out, it's cheaper to buy them in England. Lo and behold, at the Chilliwack show, in an estate sale, there were 2 boxes, Code 100, SL100 Flex Track, and I had a look at it, and it's brand new, but there were some gaps in the box and it looked like some were missing. So I did a little bargaining with the fellow. He wanted $100 per box, and I ended up getting these two boxes for $80 a box. When I got it home, checked through it, there is just one length of track missing out of there. There are 47 lengths of track there, and at the current prices here in BC, I would have paid $8 a length for that, which would have been $400 by the time taxes and everything else are added in. So for $160 I can make 2 loops all the way around my layout. That's my main lines right there. I am very, very happy with that purchase. Well, when I started editing, I came to the conclusion very quickly that this would be a very, very long video if I put everything on that I wanted to. So we're going to cut it short here at just the purchases that I made at the show, the Chilliwack show, and next week we'll get into looking at the layouts and the operations there. So thank you for joining me today. Hope you have a great Tuesday, and I look forward to seeing you again next week for another Trains on Tuesday. Mount Cheam Lions Club Annual Model Railway Show. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.